Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. This is Evelyn O'Malley, Lady of the Route. And yes, I do still plan on doing that Dead Dynasty video. There's something that I gotta do about that. It's ridiculous, okay? But not now, okay? That's be saved for later. And yes, I do want to talk about the affluenza teen in Texas. And then, well, but today, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to focus on positive things. Well, let's just say I went to spend Christmas with my family. Okay, and as you see, I've got a nice new black jacket. I usually don't like to show it off because, well, come on. When can you be any dorkier? I'm thinking I'm starting to take on a lot of CR's looks, so I need is the little pins. And yeah, you rock, CR. Okay, it's not Gene Simmons for one night. But, anyways, I think before we exchanged gifts and everything, I couldn't help but think, the death of my father. I know it's really weird that I'm putting this with my father and myself. But, he died around September. Well, not September, I mean December. Sorry. But I think it was either so bad or I was just so depressed by it that it doesn't matter when that person dies. Which is a kind of a fact, apparently. I think I was so shocked. I've already done a video about this, but as you know, my father died, and when he did, and what I just said, he died in December. I'm about 23 now, so died when I was 8. So that's about, 16, so maybe 16 years ago, I think. Yeah, probably would be 16 years. Wait. Gotta do the math, so let me do it. I have a math thing on the computer, so 15. It's been about 15 years ago since he died. And I couldn't help but talk to one of my family members that I was very close to about it, and what I told her, and basically she was we'll say she was the sibling of my father, so, that really struck her and struck my maternal, my mother quite deeply, and it struck me. Of course, I pretty much don't measure how that hurt. It doesn't matter. Hurt is hurt to me. All I know is I remember, being in the room with him and him on the bed, or stretcher, I don't know what the heck it was. All I knew was it's a bed, and my dad was allowed to sleep in it, and, well, let's just put it this way. I thought he was asleep. I thought he was asleep. I really, really did. And it is not because I don't love him, okay? But I went to a stoic state when I was actually told that he was dead. That was something I should have known, and I felt horrible about because I was his daughter. And as much as I know that's kind of a stupid, silly thing to get upset about because, well, what could I have done? But I was only 8, but, that was my father. Okay. that was someone important, and I feel like, man, I I feel like that doesn't matter. Uh, what he basically died of was diabetes, so yeah, because he's kind of a bitch. So I usually don't cry on camera. I really try not to, even though my father told me it's alright to cry. He taught me it was perfectly normal to cry. When you're happy, when you're sad. I think I've had to experience this twice. I was talking with my aunt, and second time was with my mother. And if you didn't know this, you probably would have seen in the news about that girl who had the deaf father, who finally heard her sing for the first time. And I was very happy for her. One, for being finally someone, I can't imagine how happy she was, considering this man probably has never been able to hear anything she has ever said. And how happy, I can't imagine how happy he was, but I also kind of just saw him. It just made me think of my father and I, that, yeah, folks, that's a real tear. I don't typically cry, but I can't help but cry at this, because it is a very sad event for me and my whole family. I don't try to attest that he's, that I'm the only one who's ever had a father. Okay, but there are still things I think about when it involves him. And I'm sorry I'm rambling. I know I had a point to get to, but but that's why I mean, any holiday for anybody is hard for somebody, with money and all that stuff. But Christmas for my family is the hardest. Just everyone seems to die during this time of year. Yeah. But and he's not the only one. Even though I'll have to argue he was the first one, and so whenever I heard about other people dying, it was kind of my dad was the first blow of me just dealing with it. Then I had my grandma, died about 4 years later, 2002. Um, let's see. They had my Aunt Sissy, who I wasn't really all that close to, but I recognized that death was very hard on my family. Um, you know, but during this time of year, I try to try to do the best I possibly can. The positive things I think about when I think of my father's death is, it's a lot of stupid little things, but for some reason it just kind of hits me. Like, if you ever heard that song by Desiree, I don't think my dad liked this song. I don't remember if he liked the song or not, but it makes me think of him. And it's, listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds, try to head up to the sky. Something cause you fears, go ahead, release your tears, try to head up, don't be ashamed to cry, gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. And something about, read all the books that your father read. I think there's another song. I think of him. Um, um, used to say things like, you don't get your cat or dog fixed. He wasn't broke to begin with, so how do you get him fixed? Probably wasn't an exact quote, but it was close enough. He also used to like Yellow from the movie Hey Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's why I usually watch it, but another reason why I watch that movie is just, not only for that, but Matthew Broderick. He wasn't that bad back in the day. Hey, I really wish he had not done that stupid commercial, but, no one's perfect. Yeah. But, yeah. That's why it's hard to think of Christmas and for me, and I admit I have a hard time crying. Anyways, I hope you all didn't mind this video. I understand it's long, it's not a funny video or anything, but I wanted to talk about my short vacation from YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I'm still watching it. I just posted something not too long ago on my discussion part of the video, but channel. It's where YouTube sucks on how it's set up nowadays. But, you go with the flow. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm sorry I got all messed up in the middle of this video, but I hope you all take this video seriously. Tell me about a traumatic event that happened for you when you were younger. It doesn't matter, it can be anything. It can be something like you lost your binky underneath the porch and thought some crow flew away with it. Or to, well, what I just talked about, death of my father, and, tell me how you dealt with it, and please follow me on the links down below, and if you wish to subscribe to my channel, I shall have a little bird on my shoulder in a few seconds, and thank you. Seriously, thank you.